Ice Cream Man, 2026, directed by the used-to-be great Eli Roth, written by Roth himself, and Noah Belson, who has only written a single TV show in 1999 and a video in 2000, which is very telling for this, starring Ari Millen, best known for probably Orphan Black. So this is not a remake of the Clint Howard classic. And, you know, the first Ice Cream Man with Clint Howard, it's very campy. But it's one of those, like, guilty pleasure type of horror movies that's just fantastic. But when this was announced and, like, kind of like the description was put out, it's like, okay, this could be fun. This could be good. This could be crazy. And it was nice seeing Eli Roth back to doing horror after the absolute disaster that was Borderlands. Because Thanksgiving was a good movie. It was a great movie, even. So seeing him back in the genre and going slasher, I had some hopes. Unfortunately, those hopes were dashed. I see a lot of people comparing this negatively to Terrifier as well as Weapons, and I completely agree. I feel like this movie is Roth's attempt to not only have his own Terrifier and his own Weapons, but to do like a cross between the two, and it fails miserably. The Terrifier succeeds. Yeah, as you can see, huge fan. I've met members of the cast. David Howard Thornton twice. Got pictures with him both times in costume. It was awesome. But Terrifier succeeds because, you know, it's a throwback to the classic 80s slasher, just ramped up to about 100. Is it random acts of violence sometimes? Absolutely. Art the Clown doesn't discriminate. He goes after everybody, and it is ultra violence. There's no doubt about it. But the way the character is presented, it works. And Weapons, that's just a modern day masterpiece. Roth kind of takes the brainwashed child portion of that and just, I don't know, he ramps it up to about 100, but it's just random. The reasoning behind our Ice Cream Man doing what he's doing is just a massive stereotype. The second they start to explain it, it's like, oh my god, I've seen this so many times. Like, so many times. And then there's the violence, which I'm all for violence. I love just crazy, insane slasher violence. But it just seems so random. A lot of it just seems to just go for the shock value, just for the sake of shock value. And for me, that is disappointing. And then you have Roth's just out there jokes. He goes for the lowest common denominator, making light of childhood eating disorders. He's making light of, I don't want to say the word because of the fucking YouTube algorithm, but he makes a joke about, oh, don't let me go to the water park to see all the teenage girls in bikinis. You get the idea. Like, he himself actually makes a joke because he's a character in the movie. It's brief. It's very short, but still. And just, it's like, what are you doing, Roth? And then there's the effects. The practical effects. Mwah. Beautiful. Amazing. It's what I live for, practical effects. But then you have the CGI and all of the animated moments. There's not many, but there's some. They're very painfully AI. Roth is an experienced filmmaker. He's been doing this for a long time. And it's very sad to see him get lazy like this. Instead of paying actual artists to create something, he just went to AI and created slop. Now, Ari Millen, he's amazing. doesn't say a word throughout the entire film. Everything he does is through his facial expressions. He doesn't need to say a word because he says everything through his eyes, through just the expressions he makes with his mouth, through his face in general, body language. He's fantastic. And you add that to the practical effects, that's all Ice Cream Man has going for it, because the movie is overall just disturbingly, extremely, and disappointingly lazy, especially in a world, in a time where movies like Obsession and Backrooms and Send Help just exist. We are in like a horror renaissance of sorts over the last couple of years. And then here we have Eli Roth coming in with just AI slop. Partially AI slop, but just mindless stupidity. This is just so disappointing. There's a reason the trailer doesn't show us anything of substance, because there is nothing of substance for this movie. Only because the practical effects and Ari Millen's performance, I don't fail this movie. But I still give Ice Cream Man, I give it a D. No, I gotta go D-.
Thank you for watching Fatman Inc Horror. Leave a like if you enjoyed and a comment to discuss your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to see more reviews of horror movies new and old. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.